Welcome back to Things You Need to Know When Working with Combat Athletes. Today, I want to help you guys build out the most optimal schedule possible. At Building a Fighter, we like to use an RPE or ratings of perceived exertion scale to rank every single practice or workout that athlete may have in a week. So we're going to go 0 to 10 for every single thing you do throughout a week to see where our intensities are stacked. Now, once we have our intensities all rated, we're going to follow what we like to call the stoplight system or the green light, yellow light, red light system and try to optimally lay out our intensities throughout our week where we can maximize recovery, maximize adaptation while still getting high intensity work in. So our green days, that's going to allow us to recover from the stimulus or the hard workouts throughout our week. That's where we can use the SAID principle or specific adaptations to impose demands and really get our adaptations that we're trying to get out of our red or our intense days. So that's going to be a 7 out of 10 or beneath for all of our different practices added up on a given day. When we move to our medium intensity days, these are where we like to intersperse throughout our week. We don't want too many of these in a row. But it's okay to have 2 yellow days in a row because we know we're kind of like, it's almost like we're keeping the engine revved, right? We're adding a little bit of intensity, but not overloading as long as it's a medium to low yellow. So that's going to be our 8 to 13 on our RPE scales for all of our practices in that given day. Our reds are going to be any day that has a high intensity 10 out of 10. So our spars or our red flag wrestling. And then it's also going to be any day that's a 14 or above on our RPE scales. So that's going to be what we would consider a red day at Building a Fighter. Those red days, we cannot have 2 in a row. That's a recipe for injury and a recipe for disaster. We want to make sure that we can recover by adding that green day behind it and allowing that time to adapt to the stimulus you just put on your body. Now, if you have questions with how to lay out a schedule, or questions with why we picked what we picked, hit us up at buildingafighter.com. We also offer a free 15-minute scheduling call with anybody out there that's trying to optimize their schedule. That's going to be in our link in bio on our Instagram at buildingafighter, and you can sign up. We have times every day, and you can talk to one of our qualified Building a Fighter coaches about how to optimize your schedule and better perform.